I'm Lady Fifi and welcome to my humble abode. This tent is called the Ministry of Myths and Legends. Today is the story of Zeus and the great flood which he caused because he was fed up with mankind. Now the irony is, Zeus is the one who gave man all the miseries and made him wicked. Remember Pandora's box and all the miserable things that Zeus had put inside for man? He wanted to punish man for having the fire. Now it wasn't man's fault. It was Prometheus who ran out of gifts and he had no gift to give man. It was Prometheus who went up to the sky and stole the fire of Zeus. But Zeus wanted to punish man. I think he was afraid now that man had fire, lest he become greater than the gods, stronger than the gods. Oh my God. Games these gods play.
By now you all know Drago, the keeper of myths and legends. So let's open Drago and get the story of the great flood out of him. Come on, Drago.
Where is it? Got it. A little bit of lore from ancient Greece. Now Pandora's box had caused quite a few problems. As Zeus sat up on Olympus and looked down on earth, he saw that man was rioting and there were wars and murders and fights, and he was horrified. He said, now that they're wicked, they're even a worse danger than they were before. There is only one thing to do: destroy each and every one of them. Man was a mistake, he said. So he sent a great rainstorm upon the earth, and it rained for 9 days and 9 nights non-stop. The sea filled up to the brim, and then the water started overflowing onto land. First the plains, then the fields, then the trees, houses, forests, rivers, then the hills, and then the mountains. The water rose and rose and rose, and everybody drowned in it except 2 people, King Deucalion, who was the most honest man on earth, and his wife, Pyrrha. King Deucalion was the son of Prometheus, and he warned him. The day is coming, son, said Prometheus, when Zeus will send the great flood to destroy mankind from earth. Be prepared for it. Build a sturdy boat, fill it with enough provisions to last a very long time. So King Deucalion listened to his father and he built a really sturdy boat. He filled lots of provisions in it and he called his wife Pyrrha. They both sat in it and sailed away on the rising waters. Now it rained and rained and the boat floated hither and thither. The houses, the forests, the mountains, everything was hidden underwater. They could see nothing around them but water, water and more water. And above them was the grey, cloudy sky with lightning. They knew that all the people on earth had by now drowned. Finally it stopped raining and the dark clouds cleared and the sun rose in a blue sky. The water fast receded back into the sea, and the next day Deucalion and Pyrrha woke up to find their boat stuck high on a mountain. They stepped out of the boat on the dry land, and very soon the fields were carpeted with grass and flowers. The forests and woods were filled with huge trees, and the mountains and hills covered in green. Everything was even more beautiful than it had been before the days of the flood. But Pyrrha and Deucalion were very sad because mankind was destroyed. Everyone they knew had drowned. They were the only human beings left on earth. Sadly, they sat under a tree. And suddenly appeared, tall and fair, with blue eyes, with wings on his shoes and cap, and his hands held a golden staff, with serpents twined around it. What is it that you wish? He asked. Ask and I shall grant you whatever you desire. There is nothing more that we want, said Deucalion, than the land again filled with human beings. Because without friends and neighbors, the world is indeed an extremely sad and lonely place. And Mercury said, go down the mountain and throw the bones of your mother over your shoulders. And with this, he leapt into the sky and he was gone. What did he mean? I wonder, said Pyrrha. Surely I don't know, said King Deucalion. But let us solve this riddle. Mother Earth is our mother, from where all living things have sprung. So surely he meant that, but her shoulders, what did that mean? Suddenly Pyrrha said, I know. If the great, great Earth is our mother, then the stones are her bones. Let us go down the mountain and throw stones over our shoulders and wait and watch if anything happens. So they started walking down the mountain. And as they walked down, they picked up stones and threw them over their shoulders. Then they waited with bated breath for a second or two before turning around. When they turned around, magically, the stones that Deucalion had thrown became into young men, strong and valiant. And the stones that Pyrrha had thrown became into women, lovely maidens with kind hearts. The earth was again filled with human beings, and Deucalion ruled over them. He taught them how to build houses, he taught them how to till the land, and he taught them how to use the fire. That's right, he had been foresighted enough to carry the fire safely with him on the boat. And that is why man still has fire today. They named the country Hellas after Helen, the son of King Deucalion and Pyrrha. The people were called Hellenes. But today we call the country Greece.
And now, tarot card time.
The card says we need to bring out another civilization from Drago. So next Sunday,
Indian,
another civilization with its own myths and legends. So ta-ta from Lady Fifi. I'll see you next Sunday. Do hit the subscribe and like if you're liking the stories.